The Wise Guys TCG10 helps support the Wise Guys. Make sure you go to inkgaming.com and support the Wise Guys. What's going on, guys? It's Greg Farley from the Wise Guys, aka Pegasus, and it's Chill Session Sunday. We're out here chilling, backyard, grapevine behind me. Got the nice lush grass right there, man. We're chilling. Shout out to Euros. It was won by Salomon Great. Two French players. Their names escape me. But as you see the deck breakdown, you have Salomon Great. This is after round 12, of course. It was Salomon Great had majority of the tops, or the highest ranking. Then Sky Striker came in second at 13, Orchis at 10, Altergeist at 7, which is a surprise because they really like Altergeist over there, and I really feel like Altergeist really gets sneezed upon. It's still meta, folks, whether people want to admit it or not. And you have Thunder Dragon, Crusadia, Trickstar, Pendulum, and other. Not sure what the other is. I believe one was Subterra, and one was True Draco. After that, I don't really know what the last one was. But anyway, that's enough of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Chill Session Sunday. Today, we're here to talk about a new topic. So, as always, I talk with some good buddies of mine, and we were talking about friendship and people in your life. So a lot of times I can remember my grandma really, but my grandpa too, they would always say everybody's not your friend, and you have to always keep that in mind when you're dealing with humanity and dealing with people. So you can have good intentions for people and want good things for people and look out for other people, but at the end of the day, everybody's not your damn friend, and you have to be aware enough to admit it. It doesn't always work in life. It doesn't always work to be so humble all the time. So it sounds off the wall. I have to explain what I mean. It doesn't always work to be humble. It always works to be aware. I had an OG used to say that to me all the time. He would say it always pays to be aware. It doesn't always pay to be humble. So if that's the number one thing I can deliver right here, I'm going to say it one more time. It doesn't always pay to be humble, but it always pays to be aware. So you have to know what's going on. You can only humble yourself so much before you start feeling like it's some friction. At least this is things that I observe, things that I notice. But when I think about friendship, and this is what we were really talking about, that saying came to my mind, but we were talking about friendship. You have to understand there's acquaintances, there's friends, and then there's friends that are so close to you they're like family. And I feel like there's three levels to it. It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like three different levels to it. So if you've seen that tier maker up here, you have you think about like social media and stuff like that. I have like 1,900 friends. How many people can I actually count on? When stuff goes down, when something really matters, if something's breaking down, if something's going wrong in my life, who can I really talk to? It's only going to be that many. Maybe a handful, and that's a maybe. And it's nothing depressing. I feel like it's a blessing to have someone that close to you. But we make the mistake of trying to fill that void in our life with trying to I have this friend and 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 this friend. Who's going to be there? That's really what it boils down to, is who the hell is going to be there when it really matters? Not that many people. So, again, there's acquaintances, there's friends, and then there's friends that are that close, they're like family. I can name 4 or 5. And that's that ain't all the time. Really, 1 or 2. When it really, really boils down to it, 1, 2, maybe 3. Your friends, you have a wide selection of friends. So let's say and I love everybody on my team, but there's some people that you're just going to be close to. There's teams all over Yu-Gi-Oh! There's teams all over, certain hobbies that we like to do. Whatever is whatever, people at locals, so on and so forth. There's only so many people that you can even call your friend. And that's another level. That's another video that I could talk about for 20 minutes. But again, this is just stuff that I say look out for, and this is a chill session where I just talk about stuff. And then lastly, you got acquaintances, and acquaintances are people that they're cool. You just don't know them like that, and you really don't know if you can trust them like that. And you have to always be mindful of what category these people fit in. Again, acquaintances, you know, nice to see them, like having a nice conversation with them, but I'm not worried about you're not worried about them after that. You're not that worried about them. That's just the bottom line of it. But yeah, you have to be aware. So the number one thing I can say in wrapping up a very quick video is be mindful of who your friends are, be mindful of who your acquaintances are, and be mindful of who your family is. Not just your blood family, because sometimes that doesn't work out. People shake, they flim flam on you, and they could be your cousin, they could be your brother, they could be your sister, they could be your mom, your dad. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you're just not meant to get along with people. But at the same time, when you really have people that are close to you, you have to be aware of who they are. You have to be aware of who doesn't have your back like that. You have to be aware if your family is flim-flammy. Looking for a better word, but I'm trying to keep it PG. Anyway, this has been Chill Session. Y'all have a lovely Sunday, man. I'm going to do nothing but go shoot some hoops and go swimming. And that's all I'm doing for the rest of the day. You have a blessed Sunday. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're right at 1,000. If you feel like throwing a subscription out there, let other people know about the channel. You subscribe. Keep showing up. We appreciate you guys tuning in. YG baby.